Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right. Sorry, that was not working well. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm, located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, your wife got angry and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. Just go to his website, finchfirm.com. And remember, in a pinch, call Finch. Andre Dixon owns and operates Dynamic Human Performance, a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week. Andre does a phenomenal job. He has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports to work with the best. And he is the best in Connecticut. You can go to his website, www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right. And here we are for the MMA Report. The man himself, all he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, and then he pounds it feverishly into the ground afterwards. Crown Sports and Entertainment's own Tyler King.
The man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get. What you get. It's better yet.
Yes.
How are you doing tonight, Steve?
I am just so much better now that I have you with me. That's all that matters.
That's very fair. That is very fair.
Yeah, and we had a phenomenal show last time. And I give you a lot of credit. You're just, you're a draw. I mean, you're an attraction. People just want to see you.
A ball of expertise and charisma, baby.
It is. You know what? Charisma is all that matters. Charisma is all that matters.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
We briefly wanted to talk about the fight night It was an odd schedule. A lot of guys, inexperienced, I would say. We haven't heard a ton about.
That's
So
fair. I
yeah,
mean, this is a little bit more of a filler card, especially after
it
having two,
was, yeah.
especially after having two back-to-back numbered events.
Hmm.
And let me tell you, I was taking a beating until the last two fights, and I had to go big on my parlay on the last two. It saved
You
me,
bet this freaking stupid card? Are you kidding me?
brother. As far as MMA and football, I am a degenerate gambler.
Oh, you're not.
So with
Come
that being
on.
said, bro, I was losing my shirt until the last two fights, and then I went ahead, bet big, won big, and we funded all my Super Bowl gambling. But then
Oh my God.
I bet you all can figure it out. I lost all my bets for the Super Bowl.
Well, of course you did because you bet the Patriots.
Oh, I bet the Patriots. I had a lot of single game parlays. None of my guys showed up. Holy! Here's the thing. Like we'll
Well,
take a
Tyler,
little.
come
We'll
on.
take. Wait, come on.
You got to give
Like
Seattle a little credit.
oh, I give.
Drake May was not ready for that.
Well, first of all, I would say he wasn't ready for it. I'd say that was the best defense he's played all year. I give Seattle all the credit, especially the Seattle defense. And I'll say one other thing. Big Red showed up. I was not expecting that.
Please tell me you're not referring to Sam Darnold as Big Red.
I am referring to Sam Darnold as Big Red.
You cannot refer to Sam Darnold as Big Red. Why
Yes,
would
I
you do
can.
that?
Yes, I can.
You
Because
call it Sam Darnold Big Red?
same as what's his name from Seattle that Julian Edelman just had on Games with Names.
I didn't see that, but
I'm trying to remember. It's not who is the beast Cincinnati Bengals running back during the early 2000s, 2000 to 2010.
Corey Dillon.
Yes, I believe it was. No, because Corey Dillon got picked up by the Patriots. It was the other
Eventually,
one,
yeah.
or maybe it was Corey Dillon. I'm not sure.
Uh, I don't know that they. I mean, I got to check. I don't recall them having a beast after Corey Dillon.
Maybe it was Rudy Johnson. I don't know.
Oh, they did have him. Yes,
But
I didn't think
I
he
have to
was.
go back. I don't remember exactly because I'm pretty sure it wasn't Corey Dillon. But
Oh,
hey,
okay.
but it was one
Eh,
of the It was one of the Cincinnati Bengals running backs, and the entire podcast referred to Sam Darnold as Big Red. So I will continue to call Sam Darnold Big Red. But here's the thing: he showed up in a big way in the Super Bowl. I have to give him credit.
well, I mean, honestly, he played well.
He
He
played very
didn't do
well.
anything. He didn't do anything spectacular.
And game,
He
all they
did.
needed for that with that defense,
Yeah,
all
no,
they
I
needed was a
agree.
game manager.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. They played smart. They didn't take a lot of chances. They kicked field goals. I thought it was going to be the only touchdown. I thought it was going to be the only Super Bowl where touchdown wasn't scored.
I mean, I'm not gonna
I
let's be
mean,
honest. Drake May is probably the all-time MVP for garbage time, but hey, like
yeah, that's
I give Seattle all the credit in the world. Drake May will be back. Will Campbell took a beating. He'll be back,
okay,
etc.
Tyler. Tyler, I think that it could be wishful thinking.
Why? He's a
Well,
second-year quarterback.
Josh Allen should.
He's a
Bills should have
second.
won.
No, they shouldn't have because they got their asses beat.
They didn't get their asses beat. They
Yes,
lost by 3 points. They had 5 turnovers.
and what were they? Were they 1-1 or 0-2 versus Patriots this year? Exactly.
Fuck you. How about that? Yeah, okay. I'll say that.
Bro,
I will say fuck. Fine. Your Patriots beat the Bills. I'll give you a gold star.
I mean, I don't need a gold
But
star.
But I mean,
What?
Mahomes was out of the
Uh,
playoffs. Burrow was out of the playoffs.
No, who wasn't?
The
No, who
Bills
wasn't?
were the
No,
best
who
team
wasn't?
to go.
Yeah, and where did they get beat? In the
They got
divisional round.
fucked, is what they got. That was a catch. Okay, in overtime, it was a catch. And I'm not a Bills fan. I'm not a Bills fan.
Clearly.
I'm not a Bills fan. It was a catch.
Clearly.
I'm not. I do not like the Bills.
Okay,
I'm a
cool.
Giants fan. I just that call pissed me off
Bro,
because
you live in
I
Oneonta,
know
New York,
the majority of people here are Buffalo fans. I've never been a Bills fan ever. I'm a Giants fan. All
okay.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the same exact bullshit happened in the Chicago game, and they called it a catch.
Okay.
And Buffalo got screwed. And Buffalo was playing with a lot of injuries. And they Brandon fucking Cooks is their top receiver.
I mean, the Patriots have never gotten fucked in by a call. Ever.
Okay.
Sorry, it was your turn.
Okay. Listen, I'm not making an argument. I'm just saying I personally believe the Buffalo Bills would have given the Seahawks a better matchup than the Patriots.
But you know you got to do? You got to win the games to get there. And the Patriots beat the team that beat the Bills. Well, listen, the future is bright.
If they
in New
played in
England.
the AFC Championship, Buffalo would have beat them.
But they didn't. They got beat. The team that beat the Bills.
Thanks for reminding me.
The team that beat the Bills got beat by the Patriots.
Yeah, and then the Patriots got to play the fucking third string quarterback for the Broncos in shitty weather.
I mean, he's a good quarterback.
He's not a good quarterback. He hasn't played in 3 years.
Jared Stidham is a former starter in this league.
Oh God, I'm not even going to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
You're wrong. I'll just say that you're fucking wrong.
Okay.
And
hey.
And the Patriots were shut out for 4 quarters. So
listen, the Patriots got beat up pretty bad. Like I said, that Seattle defense is very, very, very legit.
They had a good. Let me ask you. I'll ask you this because I want to see if you actually know.
Okay.
What would you say the blitz percentage was for Seattle against the Patriots? If you had to guess.
We talking like bringing 1 or 2?
A blitz would be counting 5 or more.
5 or more? I'd say probably about 40 to 60.
Okay. I actually thought that as well. They only blitzed 30% of the game.
Yeah, sounds about right. The Patriots, the Seahawks did a tremendous job rushing with 4. So I mean, I'm not
correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And they did a lot of overload rushes.
Yeah.
So yes.
Great point. They did overload a lot of sides. I think part of it is, listen, I think Will Campbell has a very bright future and he's a great mentality.
He struggled.
But yeah, exactly. He's still a rookie.
Yep. No, I agree. He struggled, but yeah. So
okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
So the UFC put on a fight night, and I tend to agree with you. 3 shows, 3 weekends is a lot.
Well,
someone had asked this.
Okay, I'll get that question after. But the point I was going to make is, not just 3 shows, 3 weekends, because that's normal for the UFC. It was 2 numbered events, 2 major events,
right, back to back.
Fight night. This fight night's not exactly going to be loaded.
No. But someone had asked, how many fighters are under contract?
I believe it's around 500. I believe it's around 500.
It's 500?
I believe so.
Jesus, I thought it was like 150.
No, it's about 500 fighters total.
500 guys they got under contract.
I
God damn.
believe so.
All right. Well, I mean, the guys that you know about from this card, the first matchup was the light heavyweight matchup. Dustin Jacoby won by knockout.
Yep.
Are you familiar with him or Julius Walker?
I am, and Justin Jacoby, good fighter, a little bit of a journeyman, but
Yes.
I tell you what, um, the thing that really struck me in this fight was that experience gap. I believe this
Yeah.
Walker's
You know,
like his second fight in the UFC.
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Just
his record overall 7-2 as a pro.
Yeah, just Dustin Jacoby's been around for a while. Extensive UFC experience. That experience gap really showed in this fight.
So I mean, it
Yeah,
was a first round knockout.
yeah,
I'm sorry,
just
second round knockout.
just
And
look.
he
I
just
just Yeah, just
he,
it's kind of domination. You look at the fight stats. You look at Jacoby
I
land
saw the yeah
47 total strikes versus Walker's 12.
yeah
42 significant strikes versus 7, and really telling stat here. Um, Dustin Jacoby didn't go for any takedowns, and
no
Walker hit 3 of 7,
3
and
yeah
and the thing you see with that, I thought that would work to a Walker's advantage. He would have fatigued Jacoby, but Jacoby, that experience gap really showed there because Jacoby was able to work his way back to his feet rather quickly without spending a huge amount of energy, and
right.
just got back to using Julius Walker as a heavy bag.
So we had talked about this before the fight last week.
Yeah.
Jean Matsumoto, the Brazilian, and Farad,
Fareed Basharat.
undefeated
Yeah.
Afghanistan. He won by split decision, surprisingly.
Uh-huh.
Now
I would call that, like, surprisingly. It was a pretty even matchup. You look at the total strikes. You have Matsumoto rather.
yes,
He landed 111 at 263, whereas
correct,
Fareed landed 95 versus 172. The real big
right.
difference is here that Fareed landed
The
80 significant
headshots,
strikes. Well, no, 80 significant strikes versus
right.
76. The thing that really stands out to me there is the fact that um Matsumoto threw 260, excuse me, 220 significant strikes, landed 76, where Fareed Basharat landed 80 of 152, much
Right.
higher percentage.
Much
He
higher.
landed more and had a higher percentage, which tells me he was more efficient with his offense and his energy in this fight. It really showed.
And the headshots too. But what I was
Yeah.
surprised at the takedowns.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Matsumoto, 7 takedowns. I mean,
Yeah.
you
But
figured
again, like I just said, that just
you get
shows
a lot of
you
points for
that
that.
they're just ineffective because
Oh,
if you're laying 7 takedowns in a 3 round fight, you know what that means? That means your top pressure and control time sucks. Do you have control time in front of you?
he had 4 minutes and 40 seconds of control time. Yes,
And what did Bashar have?
2:23.
Yeah, so Bashar had half as much takedown, control time rather, on 5 less takedowns.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
He
think you're right.
Bashar just landed more headshots, and he was more efficient with his strikes and his takedowns.
Now, the bantamweight division is pretty loaded. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
Do you see him, moving up to a pay-per-view match next?
Oh, definitely. I mean, he'll most likely headline a fight night next, or be on the be a what you call a prelim headliner, or maybe the opening fight or second fight of a pay-per-view. Like, he's a guy that needs a showcase now.
Because Matsumoto was only his second loss. I mean, so it was a good matchup going in.
Yeah, listen, right now, you have Peter Yan at the top of the division. Top of the division is loaded with Peter Yan and Marab. Who's the other real big guy right now? I can't remember. But they need some star power in that division. Boschart looks like a guy that could be a threat pretty quickly.
Yeah, he looks tough.
Yeah.
The next was a middleweight bout. It was unanimous decision. The Polish guy won. Michael, I'm not going to try to say his last name, and he
Oleg
beat.
Sejikov. Oleg
Oh,
Sejikov.
wow.
Sejikov. I don't know. I'm winging that totally.
He beat Mark
Sejikov.
Andre from
Sejuzuk.
Canada.
Sejuzuk.
Oh, okay. All right. And
Oleg Sejuzuk. I think.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm winging it here, baby.
Sejuzuk. Yeah, that sounds fine. Mark Andre, he beat, who went to 17-11. And Michael is 22-9. I just saw highlights of this fight, and it looked like Michael dominated.
Oh, he totally did. You look at it. All right. Total strikes.
I was surprised by the scoring. That was all.
I was too, especially looking at Michael landed or Olasiju Zuck landed 140 significant strikes.
Yeah.
And Mark Andre landed 77.
Correct.
And Michael had a takedown as well.
Which is why I thought it would have been 29, 27, 29,
exactly.
27.
Yeah, exactly. I was kind of with you on that.
Or 30, 27.
These judges suck. Yeah.
Which was the next fight, which was a heavyweight battle. Unanimous decision. 30-27, 30-27, 29-28.
Yeah.
Jalton Alameda. Lost to Rivian.
Yeah, Ruvian Kuniev.
Are you familiar with either of them?
Oh, I'm very familiar with Jalton. He's a giant.
Oh.
He's super dynamic. He's been winning a lot of fights. He's been making noise in the heavyweight division. I'm just surprised. To me, it looked like he gassed out.
So this was an upset, you would say.
Yeah, holy S, dude. Sorry, I'm just looking at the fight stats right now.
No, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Like, wow. I mean, like I always said, you always bet on the Russian, but like this one of those fights. Just knowing what I know about John Dame, I would probably never mind. Not probably. I did bet on John Almeida because, like I said, all my parlays got busted early. So I bet on Jalton and Amir Albazi at the end to make some money up to fund my Super Bowl degeneracy.
That was smart.
And wow, like just looking at the fight stats. I mean, I have to rewatch the fight.
Incredible.
I was very much like kind of half paying attention to this one, but man, like I feel like Roosevelt might have gotten robbed.
No, Roosevelt won.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong. Yeah, then I take back what I just said. Jalton is a disappointment in this one, unfortunately.
That's what I was saying. Like, it was probably an upset.
No, actually, I did bet. I did follow my. I forgot. I did follow my usual path of logic. I did bet hard on the Russian.
You bet the Russian.
Yeah,
I mean, it's different when they fight the Brazilians. The Brazilians are tough. So, but you said always take the Russians. I get it.
Yeah.
The next flyweight bout, Amir
Oh yeah, never
Alabazi.
mind. Never mind. I did lose. I did bet on Jalton, but
Oh, you did.
I had. Oh yeah, no, I bet the next one. I bet on the winner of Korguchi, and I bet on Mario Batista. So hey,
Horiguchi, again, unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-27. I love that. And then
yeah,
one guy had a 29-28.
yeah.
I thought that I mean from the highlights I saw, he seemed to have dominated. I mean, 36-5. That's a
Oh,
great record overall.
Horiguchi is that guy. They brought him over from Ryzen over in Japan. He,
Okay.
I believe he was the Ryzen bantamweight champion for a long time. He has a just a shit ton of fights. He's the real deal. Like, I'm pretty sure he's already fought for the flyweight title, but he's definitely got to be in line for another shot.
So he'll be on a pay-per-view, you believe, next or headline of Fight Night.
I mean, most likely, I would think he would
Yeah.
headline a fight night in a contender fight. But the thing is,
Right.
the lower weight classes don't get the kind of
No,
numbers or
they don't.
publicity that
They
higher
don't.
weight classes do. So pay-per-view, I don't know, but he could headline a fight night, be in line for a contender fight.
So the main event,
Yeah.
you correctly predicted you went with
Yes.
Batista over Oliveira.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff.
You
It
did.
was It was domination in the bantamweight division.
You said you like Oliveira, but
I
you thought
do.
Batista would win,
I do. And just look at the
and he
statistics.
submitted him.
It's super lopsided leading up to it. Uh Batista like 5 or 7 takedowns, 49
That's
out of
what I
60,
couldn't believe.
49 out of 63 significant strikes. Oliveira only landed 18 out of 27. I
Jesus, the
mean,
percentage on
oh
that is
no,
huge.
excuse me. That was total strikes. Significant strikes.
Yeah,
Bautista landed 15 of 27,
yeah,
and Oliveira landed only 12-21. Higher percentage, but not as much volume. But the really telling stat out of all that is those takedowns.
yeah. That's what I
But
mean. 5 takedowns. Jesus.
I mean, just sounds. I mean, Brazilians have good ground skills. They generally don't have great wrestling, and Bautista definitely exploited that.
And then he got yeah, and then he got the rear
Absolutely.
naked choke. All right. So
Yep.
I'll just say Trench Mob Julius Williams. He is in Decatur, Georgia, trains offensive defensive linemen. They compete in 5v5 tournaments and showcases across the country. Julius has sent kids to schools like Florida, Florida State, Miami, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Clemson, to name a few. If you want to work with the best, he can work with you in any state in the country. You can come to any tournament with the Trench Mob. And they were just up in Minnesota, and they got some kids from there. They had a great tournament in Cali. And you just have to go to their website. It's trenchmobfootball.com and sign up and work with the best. Ned Von Young, Fresh Fold Laundry Company, high-end laundry service, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Wash, dry, fold it for you. You book it online, put it in a clear plastic bag, and you place it outside. They come and pick it up. They now offer a delivery service as well. You can have your laundry done without leaving the comfort of your own home. They have deals for college students. So if you're in college, watch yourself. And they also have the online subscription model, weekly or bi-weekly. Check out their website. It is myfreshfold-laundry.com. Let's see what we got here. Oh, JDM was robbed. Huh.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hugging and winning. I don't know who that refers to.
Probably JDM because he
Oh,
lost by decision.
and Khabib isn't a top 5 at lightweight.
Well, I
What
mean, he's a top
is
five.
more?
Yes, all time. Yes, he is right now. No, he's not.
Uh, okay, I didn't know you were going with that. So we're gonna go over the light or the pound for pound rankings
Yeah.
as ESPN has it. And it kind of really split because of Volkanovski's win.
Hmm.
Because people don't
That's
believe
fair.
Lopez should have been in that fight. And
Dude. All right. I People that say Lopez didn't deserve to be in
that
that
bothers
fight.
you.
I Dude, like they're just. I'm sorry. You're either casual or you're just dumb. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. If that's what you believe, you're either a casual or you're just dumb. Okay, because A, who else was there? B, Diego Lopez has been a murderer. He had one loss in his last, like, what, 10 fights?
I mean, it was the Volkanovski, but they thought that they should not have run it back so soon. That's all. I think people were pissed about.
Hey, Jesse Miller, you're trying to tell me Khabib isn't a top five lightweight at all time when you're saying Ilya would knock out anyone from 135 to 170? Well,
Yeah.
what Khabib do against Connor? The biggest foil he had. He knocked him down. He got the lone knockdown of the fight and finished the fight. You need to chill, bro. Because, right, like straight up, Prime Connor versus Prime Ilya, you look at Striker's delight right there, but Prime Connor would probably mop the floor with Ilya. Not Connor now. I'm definitely not saying
Yeah,
Connor now, but Prime
I,
Connor, ooh,
I agree with
that fight,
that.
that fight would be fireworks.
I agree with that. So, you know what? We'll start at the bottom and work our way up. I think that's
Let's do that.
so. Arman
Yeah.
is the UFC lightweight. It's the interim champion, right? Because he got hurt.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So,
Yeah. No, he is like a undisputed champion right now. His next fight will be against Justin Gaethje, who's now the interim
Gage.
champion.
Okay, but I thought they gave Gaethje a belt.
They did. That's the interim belt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're okay. So Armin's a champion. Gaethje's the interim champion. Um, Armin's 23-3.
Oh,
When is he expected? You know when he's expected back?
I want to say it's like 6 months, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%
6 months
sure.
from now?
Uh, 4 to 6, I believe. Maybe three to
Wow.
six. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the severity of his injury.
Okay. Well, he didn't move. The guy that moved down was the UFC, I guess, flyweight.
Dude, like
Antosha?
you're not even letting me talk. So like this Armin's ranking, I really don't have a problem with. I mean, if Patty had won, I would have said Patty probably should have taken
Yeah.
over that spot. Obviously, Patty got mauled by Justin Gaethje. I mean, I
He,
think so, like I actually kind of agree with this ranking. If Patty had won, I would have given that time and head spot to Patty. Patty obviously got mauled. I think the one thing we really just like Armin's truest test is going to be versus Justin Gaethje, and I
um,
honestly I don't know which way that was going to go. I actually tend to lean towards Gaethje, but that's
Gaethje's
good.
looked great, man. I mean, he looked really great.
I mean, I mean, as a guy that's taken a couple bad knockouts, looking at the way Justice rebounded from probably one of the UFC's all-time knockouts versus Max Holloway, I have to give him all the props in the world. In that fight, I I lean towards Justin Gaethje versus Armin Tsarukyan. So again, I don't have any problem with this ranking. If Patty had won, I would have said, hey, they probably should have been tied for 10. But
Oh, okay.
Justin's been up and down, but I really think he's kind of coming into his prime right now. I think that Justin will beat Armin when he comes
I think he
back.
will too. I thought that was a signature win for Justin beating Patty.
That is a full agreement from me, Steve.
It's good. Yeah, I mean that was one of the best fights I've seen. I really enjoyed it. So I'm confused on this. Pantoja flyweight. I
Yeah,
thought Volkanovski's flyweight. Oh no, he's featherweight. I'm sorry.
he's featherweight. This
So,
is
yeah, so
where you compete.
Pantoja's the flyweight.
Yes, he is.
He's at ninth.
Yeah,
So what? Oh, he's not. I'm sorry, he's not the champion. He lost his last fight. Oh, we talked
yeah,
about this. This was the one he lost against Joshua Van.
yeah. The one he lost to hit Squidward.
So he's still in he's still in the top 10. Do you think he belongs in the top 10?
Pantoja, absolutely. Pantoja is
Yeah.
an amazing
He had
fighter.
4 title defenses, it said.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just said it, 4 title defenses. Pantoja is like one of those top of the food chain type guys, in my opinion. The flyweights are always very skilled, but he got overtaken because of a tour de force performance by the Crocodile Hunter.
Well, you said that Joshua Van if he was able to get his striking, that's where he'd have his advantage.
Exactly.
And do you think they'll run it back with Pantoja?
I think it makes the most sense. I mean, we will see.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I just want to see Pantoja beat the F out of Handsome Squidward.
So the most controversial ranking on here is number 8 is Volkanovski, the featherweight champion. He's 28-4. Again, he defeated Diego Lopez. And this was Okamoto. I love it. It felt as if the sport had started to write Volkanovski's eulogy following his knockout loss to Topuria in February 2024. Volkanovski noticed and made a point of proving to everyone he still has plenty left by recapturing the featherweight belt at UFC 314, the first of 2 consecutive wins over Lopez. Now he's one of the oldest champions at age 37, so that's why he wants to prove people wrong, but his age is of a concern. Who do you think it's who do you think it's Volkanovski next? In the featherweight division.
I mean, I should have the featherweight top 10 up, but
I mean, if you can't think of anyone off the top of your head, then
I got this.
There probably isn't anyone good.
Looking at this, no, it's actually, dude, it's pretty easy. Yair Rodriguez.
Oh, people did mention that. Yes, that it should be Rodriguez.
Yeah. Yair's been around forever, and he's put together a pretty solid couple last fights, and yeah, he's 3-2 in his last 5, and he's fighting the top of the food chain in the division. Coming up, he's 1-2 in his last 3. Again, one of those fights versus Volkanovski,
right?
And then losing to Ortega, which isn't the best look. But coming back with a very solid win versus Patricio Pitbull is very solid. He might need another fight, but with such a high ranking, I wouldn't be upset if he's the next guy to fight Volkanovski.
Okay, I like that. Number 7 is Merab. Merab was on one of the most impressive runs through the bantamweight division in UFC history. He defeated O'Malley twice in 9 months. And he showcased a new part of his game, finishing O'Malley with a 3rd round guillotine. And
exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, Merab's 21-5.
Go ahead. Sorry, I mean cut you
No,
off.
he's 21-5, and his last loss was to Peter Yan.
Exactly. So you're looking at it. His last loss to the champion.
Yeah.
He's beat a who's who. He's called the machine for a reason. I have no problem with this positioning in the top 10 rankings. I think Marab is like the best guy out of that Russian Eastern Bloc region right now, other than the champion Peter Yan.
Yeah. I mean, and he beat Jose Aldo, Jan Henry Ceruto, O'Malley twice,
Yeah,
Umar Nurmagomedov. So I mean,
and
he was on a
that
roll, and
the
then
fight versus Umar is a giant feather in his cap.
exactly. And then Peter Yan came along in December. He was 20-5. He
Hmm.
defeated Marab, and
Uh-huh.
it's been a huge return because he began his career with 15 consecutive wins before going on a 1-4 run from
Hmm.
2021 to 2023.
Hmm.
And then he reclaimed his throne against Marab,
Yep.
and you know it's amazing. He really took a major detour with that losing streak, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah, but
came out of that skid.
you also have to look at the fact that he did have a rough patch there. Then he ripped off a 4-fight win streak.
Correct. Right. That's what
So
he's very streaky.
I mean, when you get to the UFC, the game just changes.
No, I know.
Everyone is great.
There's no easy wins. There's no easy
And
wins.
he took the L versus Marab.
Yeah.
They beat your dog. He beat your dog up, Steve.
Yep.
Then he beat Davidson, beat Marcus McGee, and then obviously the giant win versus Marab. Where remember when I said that Marab, if a guy can defeat Marab's takedowns and then keep it on the feet,
Yeah.
make it a striking match.
The
And
striking, you said that he would
Peters,
win.
exactly, Peters' game has evolved to the point where his wrestling's good enough to not get taken down. His striking is generally superior to most of the guys he's fighting.
In that division, especially.
Exactly.
So tied for fourth is Kazmat
Azmat
Chimaev.
Chimaev.
The
Yeah.
UFC middleweight champion.
Yeah, valid.
And he's the one, he's 15-0.
Yeah.
And he was I remember this because he was the favorite going into this fight, and I was shocked by it, against Duplessis. And
Like,
he did a great job.
he did. And I mean,
Basically,
it was a boring fight. He won with control. But with that
yes.
being said, you in those type of fights, you do whatever the F you have to do when you're fighting a guy that's as dangerous as Drickus. And it's weird because Drickus, he's like, you can't explain why he's good. He's just,
Well, he never should have won the title. It was weird that he even won the title to begin with. I remember
I mean, I gave
that
him out of
fight.
that fight. Excuse me, Strickland that fight. With that, well, actually, no, I did. He beat Strickland by submission, right?
Yeah, but nobody expected it. Like nobody thought
Again,
he was
okay,
going to.
no one expected it. It doesn't matter what happened.
No, you're right.
I mean, Strickland should have not thrown away his jiu-jitsu black belt and really minded what was coming in
Well,
that
I
fight.
don't think
But
he saw Duplessis as a real threat.
well, look, I mean, any guy that does a jiu-jitsu quintet and runs through the entire Gracie Baja team, I mean, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
you have to respect his ground skills. And Duplessis, he has good wrestling, and man, he is a giant, super strong, super well versed in jiu-jitsu submissions. So that's a guy whose ground game you have to respect. And I think what I just said really speaks to the ability of Chimaev. Because Chimaev took Duplessis down and made Duplessis look like he had no idea what he was doing on the
No, it
ground,
was.
which just tells you how light years ahead Chimaev's ground game is.
I mean, Okamoto called it one of the most dominant title fight performances in UFC history.
Exactly. This ranking is very well deserved.
Now, who do you see him fighting next in the middleweight division? Because his last fight was in August, so he's got to have something coming up.
Personally, if Strickland has a convincing win versus Fluffy,
Okay.
I'd think it'd be Strickland.
Okay. All right. I'll
But
go
he
with
needs
that.
it needs to have like a super convincing win in his next fight to get that.
So number 4, he actually moved down, was Tom Aspinall. He was 3rd before, and he's the one who worked Tom Aspinall. But all he wanted was a fight with John Jones, and he couldn't get it. He fights Cyril again.
That might be the best thing that ever happened to him.
Getting hurt, getting the eye thing.
I mean, not fighting John Jones is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
yeah, John
Jones is just superhuman.
You still think it could happen? Or no. You said it would be Pereira. That's what it was.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So listen, Godspeed, Tom Aspinall. Hope I just saw a post where he went through the eye surgery. The prognosis is very good, so hopefully we'll see him back. And with that being said, I would like to say that French dude, I can't remember his name right now. The guy that's lost like 3 title fights and poked Tom Aspinall in the eye. He's a dirty Frenchman. He's a dirty cheater. Cyril Gane is a piece of garbage.
And people were pissed off because the fight was declared a no contest.
I mean, yeah. It should have been disqualification, but because it was so early in the fight, it was a no contest. With that being said, I've said this time and time again, that eye poke was intentional.
Yeah.
So fuck Cyril Gane.
I don't understand why he would do that. Probably
because he wanted to find a way to win.
Does he still get paid?
Yes, he still gets paid.
Oh wow!
He still gets his show money.
Full check. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess it was a smart move then, because he was going to get knocked the hell out.
Fuck Cyril Gane.
Number 3 is the UFC light heavyweight champion, 13-3. His last victory was against Magomed Ankalaev on October. Ankalaev. He had an incredible 2024, and he faced his toughest really test as a light heavyweight when he fought Ankalaev at UFC 313. But that was a major win for him, and would
you guys like? Do you think the people would like to hear by Alex Bahaya's story?
Sure.
So I was cornering a young fighter. His name is Omar. I can't say his last name because it's some Algerian jumble, but he lives out of France. He was training here under me and the other coach at the UFC gym for over a year. Then he moved back to France with his family, and we brought him back for a fight at Reality Fighting. He fought Mohegan Sun. This is about 3-4 weeks ago. And anyway, so I'm the first one to get there. They're on their way, so I'm the first one to get to the locker room. And I'm in the locker room, and I'm just like, I'm getting stuff ready. I'm putting stuff out, putting out tape, etc. And there's this really attractive girl there. And she's like kind of like looking over every now and then. And I'm
Well,
like,
I mean, you kind of have to. So
holy shit. Then like, I think it's Tracy Cortez. It was. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. I'm like, oh shit, I wonder who's around. Oh shit, I know who's around. And I'm like waiting for the guys to get there, so I get up, and I walk out, and I turn the corner, and right in front of me is Glover Teixeira and Alex Bahia. We're like they were Alex's son had a grappling match, and Glover had one of his fighters fighting. Anyway, I just walk out. I'm like, whoa. And I just go, Shaba. And they both go, Shaba, Shaba. And that was
what does
that.
that mean?
And like, no. The best thing about this is I was like, okay, don't look at Tracy the rest of the night because I'd seen in the MMA like social media sphere that they were dating, and obviously it was true because Alex trains in Connecticut at Glover School, and I had seen and obviously him and Tracy were involved because Tracy was there as Alex was cornering his son in a grappling match. And like the best part about it is literally like 3 or 4, like early in the week, the next week, the news broke that they broke up. And I'm like, well, that makes sense if she was giving me the eye.
Of course. I mean, look, you caused it. You
I would say,
ruined
I
the
would say,
relationship.
I would say I caused it. I would say that Alex saw which way the wind was blowing with that girl and got himself the hell out of there. Smart move. Consummate
Or it might have been
professional.
the other way around. You don't know.
No, it was definitely not the other way around. Let's
Okay.
be serious, Steve. Like, this girl that's giving me, of all people, the eye is going to go break up with the UFC light heavyweight champion.
Tyler, I don't know. I think you have special pheromones
I
that just
mean, you
attract
might.
women to you.
Well,
I really do. It's got to be. You got to have pheromones that are just different.
I mean,
It's like your dog and heat.
I guess it's too bad I've turned over a new leaf. So hey,
Your dog and heat, and just women can't. They
no,
can't
I'm not,
resist.
dude. I'm
I know, but
I've been a good boy for about a year and a half.
you give off pheromones, and these women they can't contain themselves. They have
Oh,
to
I
be with you.
mean, I think it speaks more to the other person's character, and I think Alex saw which way the wind was blowing, and he got himself. He's like, "Hey, I'm the champ." She's
Yeah.
looking at this, meaning
Well, I mean,
me. Uh,
yeah,
I'll stop.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
Alex, I think Alex knew what time it
it
was,
probably rubbed them
and
the
that was
wrong way.
that.
Yeah. Well,
What's
you
that?
know what? I think you did him a favor. I think you did him a favor in the end.
Probably.
He can do better. He can do better.
I have,
Um,
and I have done better, and I fucked it up, and Alex
oh,
can
yes,
definitely
you
do
have.
better.
Yes, yes.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
number two is obviously Tuporia.
Yeah. Valid.
17,
So valid. So valid.
17-0. He knocked out Charles
Hmm.
Oliveira,
Absolutely.
and he is the lightweight champion.
Uh-huh.
He knocked out two of the greatest featherweights in UFC history,
Of
Volkanovski and
course.
Holloway in 2024.
Yep. Yep.
And then he moved up to lightweight.
Yeah.
So, his goal was to challenge, obviously, Islam. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but he instead captured the vacant title by knocking out Oliveira.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I mean, he hasn't fought since June, and the lightweight division is pretty stacked. I mean, who would you go with here?
To fight the Poirier next?
Yeah, I mean,
I think what you have to do, I think the fight to make I mean, it's hard. Just look at the lightweight rankings right now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of meat there. Meaning, nothing's like super.
Yeah, exciting.
Nothing. I mean, the only fight that really makes sense is Armand.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I'll
Well,
take that.
but again, I mean it is really the only fight that makes sense. But I think that Armand is you have excuse me, you have Justin now as the interim champion.
Yeah,
So he's the guy.
very true.
He's the guy. He's the guy.
I'm surprised he's not in the top 10. That kind of surprised me. But I understand. I get it. So number
But
one,
like the next Armand would be next, but obviously Justin's next for Ilya, and I think that
right,
fight's just gonna be fireworks.
right. I think
That fight,
the way
Ilya
Justin looked,
versus Ilya versus Justin. That's gonna be like the fight. That fight will either propel Justin to another level of superstardom, or it will solidify Ilya as an all-time great. And then the next fight would have to be if Ilya can get through Justin. And honestly, the way Justin looked at his last fight, that's no easy task. With that being said, I mean, if Ilya beats Justin, I'd say he would have to go up and fight the number one pound for pound.
yeah, I agree. So number one is Islam, and
Yeah.
Islam beat our boy Jack Della Madeladana,
Jack,
who had
excuse
no
me,
business
Steve. Jack
being
Della
champion.
Maladena.
Yeah, I know. I don't like him. I never
I
liked
love
him.
him.
He,
Excuse me. His fight to win the belt was inspiring, and he just,
he had no
I,
business winning that belt,
yes,
and
he
he went
did.
in as an underdog.
Yeah, and what did he do? He went in and dominated. He fully deserved that fight. He fully deserved that win. He will be back, but man, in my opinion, Ilya is just a different breed. With that
Yeah,
being said, you know, excuse me, Islam's just a different breed. Islam, he's not. He's close to, but not as good of a wrestler as Khabib was. But
right.
holy Nikes, his striking just separates him. His combination of super dominant wrestling and really, really nice striking really separates him.
Well, the win tied him actually with Anderson Silva for the longest winning streak in UFC history at 16.
Mm.
And it puts his name on the short list of greatest MMA fighters of all times. All time. And
Uh,
there's the thing is, there's an incredibly talented crop of contenders at welterweight.
yeah, there
He'll have
is.
no shortage of opponents. Still, everyone wants to see, like you said, the clash with current lightweight champion Ilya Tuporia.
I mean,
Oh,
what are you gonna do? Have a fight in the cup, Gary?
well, I mean,
Like, seriously, like he's
would
not gonna
that be a
he's not.
catchweight fight?
No, they're the same weight class. Ian Gary's a welterweight, so like when you're looking at it, I think Ilya wins his next fight. He'll move up and fight Islam, and then the fight that makes sense after that is Ian Gary versus Jack Della.
Yeah, but Ilya is the lightweight champion, and Islam's the welterweight. But I know that Ilya wanted to be the welterweight.
Yeah, he
So
does. Like
you think he can
Ilya,
cut down?
I think Ilya is the lightweight champion.
Right.
The fight to make is Islam versus Ilya at
Oh,
170.
Islam would move up, you're saying.
Islam is he is the welterweight champion, Steve. So
Right.
Ilya
Ilya is
would
the
move up.
lightweight.
So Ilya would move up and fight Islam at 170, and he would
Oh,
do that.
okay. I misunderstood. So
And like that fight,
lightweight under welterweight. Okay.
exactly. And that fight is very attractive just because for Islam, he wins that fight that really solidifies his greatness. For Ilya, it makes sense because if he moves up and wins the welterweight belt and become the first three division champion in UFC history.
Oh, that's right. He would be he would be a three division champion. Holy crap.
Exactly. Yeah. So that fight is super
Uh
attractive.
so the other news that came out was John Jones needs a hip replacement. But he continues to express interest in competing at the White House event in June.
Okay. So go ahead. Sorry,
No, I'm just surprised by this because he keeps going back and forth. He also said he wanted to wrestle Cormier in Real American Freestyle.
yeah.
So he just seems he's all over the place. He's got
I
severe
mean,
arthritis in his hip, and he needs a hip replacement.
mhm.
His last training camp was terrible. He was in so much pain.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible, and then he knocked Stipe the fuck out. Like
Well,
I'm not.
Stipe
I'm honestly.
shouldn't have
I'm
been in that
honestly.
fight.
Yes, you should have. Anyway, I know I'm talking a little bit of shit right now, but let me tell you something. John Jones is the best ever. I don't
I
want to
agree.
hear.
I
I
agree.
don't want to hear anyone say anything else. John Jones is the best ever.
I
And
agree.
at the end of the day, all of us old athletes, especially us old MMA fighters, there's major things that need to be fixed. I have two metal ankles. I've had both my shoulders resected. Like it's just there's just a plethora of things. John will get whatever he needs to get
Oh,
done
I think
after his career is over.
frustrating.
But he's still the one thing is John is such a conqueror, such a real champion that he is still chasing these challenges. He still wants to his legacy is already solidified, but he's
Yeah,
still
I know.
chasing
He doesn't have
things
to do
like
anything.
he's like still chasing like the real American wrestling against Daniel
Yeah,
Cormier. He's still chasing a fight at the White House because he wants his resume to be so
he does.
superlative, so
Nobody can
difficult to
touch it.
overcome. Exactly. So I think that's where he is right now. Um, that's kind of what that is. Like as far as the ranking goes, Islam, I, I very much agree with this top 10. But as far as John Jones goes, we're gonna see something with John Jones. I think the best thing for him would be one, fight Tom Aspinall for the heavyweight belt at the White House. Uh, USA versus Great Britain, story right itself. Second would be a catchweight fight versus Alex Pereira
Right. Yeah.
For the BMF big belt, whatever they want to call it, BMF upper belt, like whatever they want to call it, some sort of BMF belt versus Alex
Right.
Pereira at the White House. But at the end of the day, you need to have John Jones on that White House card, and the story writes itself. So there it is.
I just think, he hasn't fought since he defended the heavyweight belt against Stipe in their rematch.
Yeah.
They had the fight booked with him and Aspinall to unify the belts, and then he
Yep.
announced his retirement. And then after he announced his retirement, he starts changing his mind and campaigning to fight light heavyweight champion Pereira at the White House.
Yeah,
So,
I think
like,
that. Well,
okay, I
actually,
want Cormier wrestled.
he was campaigning to fight Tom Aspinall, and then Alex Pereira. As far as here it goes. As far as star power goes, the fight is him versus Pereira at 225 at the White House. That is the fight to make.
I
I
agree
think
100%.
star power wise, that's the fight to make. You're talking about. Listen, he's what 37, 38 years old right now with
He's
an arthritic
38. Yeah.
hip. 38
Yeah.
with an arthritic hip. Listen, I had probably my best run as a professional mixed martial artist at age 38. With that being said, I mean, even with playing college and professional football in a long fight career, I didn't have as many miles on my body as John Jones does, and my hip wasn't in nearly as bad shape as his was. He's campaigning right now for the biggest fights with the biggest wrestling matches with the most prestige and the most money. It makes sense. He should do it before his body just completely gives
Yeah,
out.
yeah, because they'll have the hip replacement after.
Yeah.
Cormier looks like about 330. I don't think he can wrestle anyone. But
I mean, as much
I
as I would
couldn't
like
believe
to
how
see
heavy he
that,
looked.
yeah, I just don't think it makes sense.
Yeah,
John Jones
so
is
I agree with
by
you.
far the strongest person I've ever felt in my life, but man, DC at like 290, that's gonna be a strong man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens.
exactly.
There's another fight night this weekend. I'll take a look at the card and see if it's worth looking at
Yeah,
next time. I know that it is Strickland. Strickland's fighting.
Strickland and Fluffy. Like I said, Strickland wins this fight. He should get the next shot at Duplessis.
And then on March 7th, it's Holloway versus Oliveira, too. Wow, that's an interesting one, too.
That is
So,
actually for the BMF belt.
yeah, that'll be fun to talk about. So
Yes, it will.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Great breakdown of the fight night and
Thank
the
you.
pound for pound list.
Mhm.
Cage Titans, Ozzy. When is that coming up?
So the biggest fight in Cage Titans history, it is Cage Titans at the MGM Fenway.
Fenway.
Yep. Ozzy Martin will be fighting. I have to go back over the name. But he's fighting a Contender Series alum. It's a great fight. He's fighting. This is the most experienced guy Ozzy has fought. But I mean, Cage
Where is
Titans
this
does.
on the card? Is this like
I
near
believe.
semi-main?
I believe it's a feature fight. Will be the third from last.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's huge for him. Now,
Ozzy Martin's. Let's go ahead.
is this his third pro fight?
No, it's his fifth.
Oh, it's his fifth. Okay.
He is.
Maybe
He actually he took a Muay Thai kickboxing fight for funsies, and he headlined the Ring Titans
yeah,
event. Cage Titans has put on their own
I
kickboxing
remember that
promotion,
one. He was
and
great.
what else he do? He went viral again. That guy.
I know.
He literally like total has over 5 million views on YouTube.
I remember it was that reality thing or whatever it was called. It was crazy. It was
Ring Tide.
crazy. So
He kicked the guy so hard the legs he flipped through the air twice.
just in reality, how close would he be from a UFC contract?
Most likely, Ozzy is this fight, which he's going to win by first round, or he'll win by knockout, most likely. I would bet a lot of money on it. After that, he's probably one fight away from the Contender Series.
Wow.
Like
And
I know. Oh, go ahead.
would that be your for Crown Sports your first UFC guy?
Yes, it would.
That would be awesome. All right.
I mean, it would. And listen, the first time I met him, then I trained with him. As soon as I knew, he's just that guy.
Yeah. All right.
Mark my words. This is being recorded. Everyone out there, if you can gamble on him, gamble on Ozzy Martin. But I'm telling you right now, he will be a generational fighter. He'll be one of the greats of this generation.
And how old is he?
22.
Holy crap! Yeah, he will be.
He might be 23. He's either 22 or 23, but yeah,
that young. Jesus,
he is that guy. He is
he's a pro
generational.
by 24. My God, wow.
He's already a pro. No, he's a pro now.
No, I mean in UFC by then.
Oh,
That
most
would be
likely.
amazing.
He'll be in the UFC by the time he's 25, most likely 24. And I mean,
Watch out.
the kid's just a highlight machine.
I know Yeah,
He has like
he's
5
very
million views. He
charismatic
has like 5 million views on YouTube. It's ridiculous.
because he's a charismatic guy. He's very
Yeah,
enjoyable to watch. I think that's huge.
yeah,
Whether you like it or not, you got to have charisma,
exactly.
just like wrestling.
Yeah.
Um, just quickly, I mean, your thoughts, the Royal Rumble winners?
Who won the like? That's the thing. It's on ESPN. Who? Did
Roman
some who
Reigns,
won? Oh yeah. No, okay. Who won first? Like I care, but who won the women's?
Liv Morgan.
I mean, I would.
Well, of course I would too, but come on,
We know you would, but my shares are
she's
higher
not
than
a
yours.
threat to
Uh,
beat anyone. Like I
and
think it's a
I
horrible
like
move.
Liv Morgan, but I mean, again, I'm not
I
nearly
like
as well
Liv Morgan
versed.
too. I love
I'm
her,
not
but
near. I'm not nearly as well versed in the women as I am in the men.
yeah,
Roman Reigns is the right choice to win the Royal Rumble because they want to put back against Cody. I
they
mean,
do. Well, no, he's not going to face Cody actually.
who isn't
Um,
Cody the champion?
well, there's two belts now. They went back to that, and he's already
Gay.
fought Cody the last two WrestleManias, basically.
So
So
who's he fighting?
he challenged Punk. He's going to go with Punk.
I actually like that WrestleMania, and
I do too.
I see Roman going over against Pac.
Yeah, they're trying to build him back because he lost some steam when the Bloodline disbanded, and he took a lot of time off. So,
Yeah. Who
um,
who's the front runner to face Cody at WrestleMania?
Cody, I'm not exactly sure if they're going to go with Gunther or Solo Sika or Fatu. It's something like that. It's
No,
gonna
you,
be,
you gotta go with Gunther there. 100% you gotta
I
go with
think
Gunther.
I think him and Gunther would be great. I think him and
I
Gunther
actually
would be
like
great.
that.
But
I mean,
see,
like
he's
Gunther.
technically not the champion. Okay, Drew
Wait,
McIntyre is the champion right now.
then you have to do Drew McIntyre and Gunther, or Drew.
But I
Actually, you
think
know
Drew
what?
McIntyre is going to lose at the Elimination Chamber. That's
No,
the other. I don't think he's
actually,
going to go into
the
WrestleMania.
fight, the match I'd really like to see is Gunther versus Cody. No,
Yeah,
excuse me. No. The what's his name? The giant dude. You just said his name.
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre and Cody. So the match at WrestleMania, in my opinion.
Okay. Drew McIntyre's been doing great, and it was nice they gave him the belt.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if he retains and goes to WrestleMania as champion.
I would love.
It.
Oh, who's he wrestling at the Elimination Chamber?
I don't think they announced it yet.
Oh, okay. If he retains the belt,
wasn't-
if he retains the belt, I would say Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes is the match to make for WrestleMania.
Yeah, the plan is, I believe, for Cody to end up winning the men's Elimination Chamber, and then he can challenge McIntyre if he's still.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Gunther is going to be fighting McIntyre or in the chambers. That's going to be the question, or if they leave McIntyre off the card altogether. So we'll see.
We will see.
Yeah, but I did not like Liv Morgan winning. I thought that was awful. She has no business main eventing fucking flea market, let alone WrestleMania. So great show.
Thank you.
We will see what happens this weekend, and we'll talk about it next week. And
yes, we will.
In is Ozzy's fight this weekend or next weekend?
It is February 21st.
Oh, it's the 21st. Okay, so it's
yeah
weekend. Okay, we'll talk more about that then.
We'll talk about next weekend. Cage Titans Revolution live from the heart of Boston, the MGM Fenway.
Yeah, we'll get Cage Titans to be a fucking sponsor. How about let's do that? So remember, Tyler, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them back at life. And remember, I'm Steve Cully. I'm running for Congress.